Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to review the tablet called Vido M10. It's also known as the Vido M10. So I got this from Czech and took about 5 days to arrive with DHL Express. So when we take a look here on the side, we have the power button, and then we have the phone jack stick, and then we have the micro USB, a microphone, then we have the input for the mini HDMI cable, and then we have the SD card slot. So on the front here we have a front-facing camera on 2 megapixel. So when we take a closer look to the back, we have the back speaker here, and we have the nice Vido logo and the model number M10, and then we also have the 5 megapixel back camera here in the top. If we take a look on the other side here, we have a physical back button and we have the volume rocker. This physical back button you can use if you're inside a program and you for some reason don't have the soft button to go back. You can always press this, and then you go back in the program. As you can see, the tablet is very thin. Actually it's only 7.1 millimeter thick. One of the things you may not notice here in the video, it's hard to see, but it has this silver edge here. It's like on HTC One. So as you can see, the tablet is 7 millimeter thick. So what we also have here is a full HD screen with the IPS, and as you can see here, the viewing angle is pretty good, and the resolution is 1920 by 1200. And that makes the screen really good and clear. As you can see, the colors are also pretty clear here. So one of the other good things about this tablet is how nice it is to read on. If I take YouTube for example, and I turn the tablet like this, I have a very good overview. And the same if I go to the browser. As you can see, it's good to read on here. So I can use this almost as a book. found a program called Full Screen, where you can activate this and then run this in full screen mode. As you can see, the status bar is gone, and the 3-4 buttons in the bottom is also gone, and instead I now have a back button here and a home button here in the corners. You can hold long, click on them, and you can have different shortcuts here. I also can swipe here and will show the last apps I have run. And then, for example, I can take this one, and here I see the notification info and the clock, and I can access the settings here also. And if I swipe here, it will return to the normal button touch bar and the notification bar in the top. So when I received this tablet, the tablet was not rooted, but I found an easy solution on the net how to root the device. It's using the Rockchip, so you have to do it a little bit different than with the MTK chips. But I will post the link to the guide down in the video description, so just take a look there. I will show you here that my device now is actually rooted. You can see, congratulations, this device has root access. I rooted the device because I wanted the option to run full screen, and this mode requires that the device is rooted. So first we have the lock screen. And I installed some different widgets here on the lock screen. It's possible to add yourself, and that's pretty nice actually. As you can see here, the UI is pretty smooth. It's not slow at all. And we can go into the app drawer. And here we have the widgets and the apps. And here you see I'm running Nova Launcher with Xperia wallpaper and some widgets I installed myself. Out of the box, this tablet comes with standard Android 4.2, but I found that a bit boring, so I installed the Nova Launcher. So as you can see, it's pretty fast, not slow at all. And now I'm going to turn on Bluetooth, and you can see that here it's found Apple Magic Mouse, this mouse here. And now I'm connected, as you can see here, the mouse here. So I'm using this Apple Magic Mouse now. So I'm going to turn down the volume here, just to avoid any copyright claims about the sound. So as you can see, the screen is actually pretty good. This screen is 1920 by 1200, so it's a full HD screen, and text and graphic and movies and so on are really clear and sharp on this screen.
Steve Jobs had been re-elected as CEO and had been back at the helm.
So if we take a closer look on the settings, the first thing you can see is that here is the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and data. You can also the settings for the sound, the screen, and of course it has Daydream. We have HDMI. You can turn on HDMI output and set the resolution, screen zoom and so on. Here it's possible to set it to 50 Hz or 60 Hz. We have something called screenshot settings. Show the screenshot button in the status bar, and then this button here down appears. Then we have the space. It have internally 2 gig and a NAND flash of 60 gigabyte, and I added a SD card with 8 gigabyte. If we take a look on the battery, it's a 7000 milliampere, and then we have the accounts, and if we go into time and about the tablet computer, you can see the model number Vido M10, and it says Android version 4.22. So this video player comes with the tablet from the start, and it has a funny feature that you can click here, and then you have this screen, but you can also zoom. You can zoom in and out and make the screen bigger or smaller, while you still are looking on something else. Press here, and then the video will be here down in the corner. So unlike all the clones you can buy from China, this is actually not a clone tablet. This is a real brand, and the model M10 don't try to copy another tablet. So you don't have all the problems with the Play Store that you can have on some China clones. Here on this tablet, the Play Store is just as normal as all other Play Stores on a tablet you buy. There are no fake apps or apps you can't install or uninstall because of Google in the ROM or something like that. No, everything works, and you can install the apps you want to install here. You will not get any error messages about another version that you can't update or something, and you will not find any Chinese apps on this tablet from the start. So yesterday I found a nice app called Dual Web, and as you can see, it's a browser that allows 2 browser windows. And as you can see here, I'm surfing on 2 different pages at the same time. Here I have gsmarena.com, and here I have CNN. So this is dual web, dual browsing. So another nice thing I want to show you is the Windows 8 launcher. And here you see it. It looks like Windows 8, and I'm using the mouse here to control. And this also support widgets, as you can see. And you can go to the start, and all the apps are here. Here we have some settings. You also can swipe your finger here, and then you have this bar on the right side. Together with this launcher, it's also possible to run something called Windows taskbar. I'll run this now here. Enable. And then I will go back. Then I will switch to the normal. Running. As you can see, I have this small icon down in the corner now, and I can press this one, and then I get something like a start menu from Windows. And here you can also scroll down the apps. You can use the brightness control, and we have different options and settings, airplane, Bluetooth, and my own picture. It's possible also to close all apps with this button here. It will close all background apps in one go, and you just press here again to hide the bar. Even the search is working. You can search here for apps.